What's up, my immune friends? Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is KJ48, and welcome back to Mist Survival. So we've got a huge episode ahead of us, okay? I might have bitten off more than I could chew. A couple of episodes ago, on I think it was episode 29, I asked you guys to leave me some Q&A questions. And yeah, you guys have a lot of questions that I am going to be answering today. It's going to be awesome. We're going to be using this opportunity to build the wall. Building this wall is going to be kind of just, just kind of mundane a little bit. And I thought to spice it up a little bit, I could do some Q&A. I do this every once in a while, every few months. It's usually a lot of fun. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to head over to our logging area and get as many logs in this vehicle as possible. And while I'm doing that, let's get started on the questions. All right, first question: what is the game and/or moment that made you realize you love gaming, and maybe more specifically survival games? Okay, the moment I realized I love gaming, one of the most amazing moments ever was when I first saw the Super Mario Brothers on the NES, and it must have been '87. I think it was '86. No, it might have been '86. So my gaming up to that point was all about the Atari, right? So hold on one second. I need to bring this guy over here. All right, I need to give him an axe. Let me grab an axe. I do have one over here. There you go. What's up, buddy? Now, maybe, should we move camp at this point? You know what? I mean, it's not that far away. No, I'm not going to move camp. It's fine. The trees aren't that far away. I don't think it's a big deal. Status inventory. Go, look away, look back, assign work, cut down trees for 3 hours. Leave the stumps, I guess. I don't think trees grow back, but I'm still going to leave the stumps just in case. Right, so he's going to go over there, so that's fine. While he's going over there and getting started, I'm going to come over here and get started over here. All right, so, yeah, Super Mario Brothers. I remember my game up to that point was on the Atari 2600, and I was playing, Pac-Man. You guys remember? You guys don't remember Pac-Man on the Atari 2600, I'm sure. Some of you do. And I'm not going to ask who, because that would really age you, as it's aging me right now. But, yeah. I remember, I hate that. I remember Pac-Man on the 2600. And, it's funny. It's supposed to be a really shitty game. And I guess it was a really bad port. But, it didn't bother me. I liked it. I was like, I got Pac-Man. I'm playing it at home. No, it's not the same as the arcade, but that's okay. So I remember playing at home. I was playing Moon Patrol, and all those games on the Atari 2600, right? And then I went over to a friend's house. He wasn't even a friend of mine. I think he was, a friend of, someone my, stepdad knew or something. Because I remember going to this kid's house, and I didn't know who he was. I never saw him again. But we played Super Mario Brothers on the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now you're playing with power. Actually, that might have been this SNES, but you get what I'm saying. So I go over there and I start playing Super Mario Brothers, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. You go from Moon Patrol to what was Warlords or whatever, and then you go and play Super Mario Brothers. I couldn't believe what I was seeing, and I wasn't I mean, I did go to the arcades, but I wasn't going to the arcades a lot. So it was just mind blowing to me what I was looking at. I couldn't believe it. So that I was like, all right, let's do this. I begged my parents till they got me a Nintendo. An NES, and I couldn't even wait until Christmas. I remember I got it on Thanksgiving. I was at my grandma's house, and we got it on the way home at Toys R Us. I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. Spoiler alert, I didn't have anything. But I can't remember anything. But I remember this kind of stuff. It's really crazy. And survival games, I know people are going to say, well, obviously it's 7 Days to Die. Not really. Is this... All right, hold on. Start engine. There we go. It wasn't really 7 Days to Die. It was Minecraft. Minecraft was the first big survival game that I played. I'm not going to say it's the first survival game. There's probably other games that could be considered survival games on other, in other places, probably mostly on PC. I mean, Oregon Trail, But, yeah, Minecraft was the first survival game that I ever... that got me into survival games. And 7 Days to Die just cemented it. So, yeah, good question. If you could actually live in a fictional universe, either off a game, movie, where would you live and why? A game or movie, where would I live and why? As me? Just drop KJ48 in the middle of this world? Or can I live as another character? I'm guessing just drop KJ48 in the middle of this world. That's a tough one. Alright, I was thinking hard about that. I actually have to go talk to the wife. And I would have to say Harry Potter. because using magic would be dope. You know, like my stairs in real life are broken, and I have to like call people and set things up and pay for repairs and all kinds of stuff. So it would be nice if I could just go stairo reparo and like the freaking stairs, you know, fix themselves. That would be awesome. So yeah, let's say Harry Potter. All right. If you could, yeah. Okay. So do devs ever pay you to play their games? If so, do you let your viewers know? Well, I'll let you know this. If someone gets paid to play a game, they are required by law to say it. They're supposed to say it in the video and put it down below in the description. There's even a paid promotion thing. I don't do paid promotions, but I know there's a paid promotion thing because some YouTubers I watch have that. It'll like pop up on the top left-hand side of the screen. It'll say paid promotion, and then they'll promote something. I've only ever been, as far as I can remember, I mean, my memory's not the greatest, but as far as I can remember, I've only been paid to play one game, and that was that cardboard cutout game. You guys remember what that was? It was like, it was a survival game, and everything was made out of cardboard, and you could like cut out your weapons and walls and stuff, and you guys know, Card Life, I think it was called. I did get paid for that, and I mentioned it in the video, because you're supposed to. If YouTubers are getting, and I'm sure YouTubers are getting paid and not mentioning it, probably because they don't know. I don't think anybody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes or anything. They probably just don't know, or I don't know, maybe don't care. I don't know. Maybe they are. I don't know, but I know you're supposed to, and I do. But that's the only one that I can remember ever getting paid for. I probably got paid for something else. I think I might have gotten free gold when I was playing, what was that mobile game I played? I forget the name of it. I played one mobile game. It was a really good mobile game, but it got kind of like grindy, where you had to buy the stuff, and they got a little, I feel like they got a little greedy with it, so I stopped playing it. But yeah, I might have gotten some free gold in that game as well, but they didn't pay me to play it. I do get offers for people that pay me to play games. I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me. I probably should do it. I mean, like, let me put it this way, if I get paid to play a game, it's not gonna be a game I don't like. If I don't like the game and they want to pay me to play it, unless they want to pay me to talk shit about it, but I'm not going to pretend to like a game because they paid me for it. I'll tell you that right now. That ain't going to happen. Would there be enough concrete blocks? Okay, so this is a really interesting question. Would there be enough concrete blocks and cement to build the garage if you didn't use loot's respawn? That's a great question. Oh, really quickly before I answer that question, I had to turn off the foliage because I'm trying to pick stuff up, and it's like really, really difficult to see when the foliage is on, so I did turn it off temporarily. Is there enough concrete and cement in the game to make the garage? I don't know. I use Loot Refresh, and I love Loot Refresh. I feel like this game would be unplayable. Maybe not unplayable. It would be tough without Loot Refresh. Maybe unplayable. I don't know. It depends. There's a lot of stuff. You need a lot of stuff to make stuff in this game, so it ain't cheap, right? Is there enough? I don't know. Maybe you guys could let me know. There's a lot. I think the person said that they can't find enough blocks, but they found enough concrete. So I would just use Loot's Refresh, dude. Like, you know, it's there for a reason. Yeah, it feels a little cheesy sometimes. Yeah, you could really, you know, abuse it, but it's better than not having it, because if we didn't have it, like, this game would be in bad shape. I played this game before Loot's Refresh, and he had a hard time getting the loot working properly. That's why Loot's Refresh is in the game. And it's kind of funny, we all call it Loot's Refresh. I call it Loot's Refresh because it's like a language barrier issue there. Is he done? Or I don't see him. I don't know where he is. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's move on to the next question. Alright, what do we got next? Would there be enough? How many hours a day is the right amount to play the Infected? Stream for the Infected. How many is the right amount? I'm not sure what you mean the right amount. I don't know, however much you want to play it. I mean, I played a lot because I do a lot of grinding off camera. The Infected is a really interesting game because it's very grindy, but it's grindy in the good way. In the beginning of the Infected, you have to grind yourself, you know. But by the end, by the time you get set up in the Infected, you're still grinding, but it's doing it like with machines and stuff. You're taking care of the machines, you're building, you're protecting, and the machines are doing the boring work for you. I think that's the way all survival games should work. If you're still grinding out basic resources far into the game, I feel like, I don't think it kills the survival game, but I think it's a bad thing. I think it's a bad thing, and I think it lessens the survival game in my eyes. Like, you know, like, let's say you're gathering sticks. The first thing you do in the game is gather sticks, right? And then you know, 60 days into the game, you're still gathering sticks. I mean, I'm doing that in this game. There's no automatic way to gather. Well, there kind of is, because he helps me chop down trees. But I'm doing it in this game. I guess in certain games it bothers me more than others. It depends. It's a very specific thing. Like, sometimes games will bother me with the grinding, sometimes they won't. Like, 7 Days to Die, you know, I'm still grinding iron ore in all aspects of the game. There's no point where you're not going to have to grind that stuff. And I'm okay with it. But in other games, I do have problems with it. I can't think of any examples right now, but I feel like I'd rather build, set up defenses, play defense, and take care of the survivors so they could do the mundane work. I feel like taking care of survivors is more fun than, you know, chopping trees. Now, the problem with this game is you don't have to take care of the survivors. They don't eat. They can't be hurt. But, you know, it's in early access. I'm sure that's coming down the line at some point. All right. What is your top 5 biggest disappointment turnouts of survival games, such as Eden Star, for example? Well, let's just say Eden Star. That's a good one. What else? Withstand. Withstand, technically, I guess it didn't get abandoned, but they're just moving into another game. So, you know, I kind of like Withstand better than the game they're making so far. So I'll say Withstand, but I mean, really, it's going into another game, so it's not exactly abandoned. Yeah, Eden Star's one. What else? I'm trying to think of some stuff that's more current. Well, let's not say biggest disappointment overall. All right. I know what you mean. Like, you want my biggest disappointment of the games themselves, But let's do something a little bit more current. One of my biggest disappointments on the survival genre is the building not being fixed in Green Hell. Every day that building is not fixed, and the thing about Green Hell is the reason it pisses me off so much is because the rest of the game is so. I'm sorry, I gotta really put home the point here. So fucking good. Fucking good. And the building being broken just kills it. And it's such a big part of the game. So I'm not disappointed in Green Hell itself. I love Green Hell. It could be my top 3 maybe if they fix the building. But the fact that the building has not been fixed is just bullshit. They need to fix that. Alright, I am loaded up with logs, so we're going to keep going. Alright, so Eden Star, Withstand, the building in Green Hell, Icarus. Icarus was a disappointment for me. I kind of saw it coming because, like, I didn't like the way they do their, like, session-based thing. But also, Icarus had some other major issues last time I played. I think Icarus has the potential to be a good game if they can fix all that stuff. But, yeah, they got to fix it. Alright, so that's 4. And what are we going to go with for number 5? Let's just go with 4. I don't like being negative. I really don't like being negative. So we're going to go with 4. Alright, if I think of one before the end of the video, I'll come back to that question. But we're going to stick with 4 for now. Alright, and do you wish there were more weapons in the Infected? Because to me, it's... Wait. Do you wish there were more weapons and Infected? Oh, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. Do you wish there were more weapons and Infected? Because to me, it feels a little too easy. Do you save scum? Because if you save scum, then you can't complain about being too easy. I save scum because I feel like the game's broken in so many ways that if you don't save scum, you're just really, you know... I think it's unfair. Like, so... Alright, let's go ahead and eat something. So do I feel like it's too easy? I don't think if you save scum, it's too easy. I die all the time. I think a lot of times unfairly so. I don't feel like you should lose so much stuff too. Like maybe a couple things off your body, but I think you can lose stuff back at your base, which I don't think should be a thing. Plus, I don't like my game super hard. I'm more of an Infected guy and less of a Subsistence guy. Although I do like Subsistence. The thing is, these games that are... Well, you know, we'll talk more about Subsistence later. So a lot of people asked about it. Alright, so let's go on to the next one. You got me addicted to Empyrean. When are you going back? Oh, boy, Empyrean. Oh, freaking Empyrean, man. I love Empyrean. It's easily in my top 5 favorite survival games of all time. Nobody watches me play it. It'll do good for, like, maybe an episode, and then people just stop watching. And I don't know why. Some people tell me they don't watch because I'm not doing the Eden... You gotta do some Eden Forge, like, mod or something. Some kind of crazy mod or whatever. And they say they don't watch because of that. But, you know, I don't know. I feel like that's probably a smaller minority of people. I feel like most people are not watching, and I'm not really sure why. So why doesn't that bat have my spikes on it anymore? Alright, I guess I'm not gonna worry about it. So yeah, freaking Empyrean. I love that game. I really do. I really wish people would watch it, but you know, you can't force people to watch it. It's just the way it is. So I'll get back to it someday. I'm not gonna never play it again. I'll give it the old college try again because I love it so much. So I went ahead and put down the ghost images around the entire base so we can just craft the mother effing heck out of this. Are we gonna finish all these walls? Probably not. It's gonna be really, really expensive, but we'll do as much as we can for sure. All right, so next question. Where is the best place that isn't a claimable base? And is there a flat piece of land where you can create bases? So if you saw where I had Scott cutting down the trees earlier in the video, in the beginning of the video, well, there you go. There's also out here in the housing estate, this entire place, there's nothing here. That's the biggest, flattest area in the game I could find. I wouldn't suggest building out there, though, because if he like does an update and puts houses in there, it could be a problem. Anywhere you build where there's a big flat area could be a problem when they put houses in there. But yeah, right here, this is my base. If you come right back again where I was working earlier, you can see back there there's a big flat area. It's not too bad. Okay, what's next? If you had creative control, no manpower or monetary limitations, what kind of game would you create? Oh man, that's a loaded question, man. How about we keep it simple? How about a game 7 Days to Die game? Make 7 Days to Die, except get rid of all the lag, and allow you to have hundreds and hundreds of zombies. Think of like, you know, like the biggest zombie horde you can think of, and allow us to have that in 7 Days to Die. 7 Days to Die went the route where they put the graphics up as much as they could, and because of that, they couldn't put a lot of zombies on screen. And because of that, they made the zombies have more hit points and be tougher. And I would rather have more killable zombies than have really tough, like, less zombies. Because, you know, zombies aren't tough. You hit them in the brain, they're done. You know what I mean? There's no hit point bar. There's none of that crap. So it'd be more closer to real zombie game or real zombie lore if you know, had the zombies be quite a bit more zombie. Think of They Are Billions. Is that the name of the game? They Are Billions? I think it was like, yeah, that might be the name of the game. Stuff like that. That's what I would do. And I get why the Fun Pimps did it. They want the game to look good, and, you know, people look at games, and if they don't like the graphics, a lot of times they won't even give the game a chance. I'm not saying they did the wrong thing. I'm just saying it's not what I would prefer. So yeah, that would be my simple answer to that. I am building on the same location as you. Is it a good idea to build walls on places that the fences end because the infected can't break them? Well, hold on. Also, which game? Okay, we'll answer that first. Yeah, I mean, they can't get in through the fence, so you really don't have to do all the building I'm doing. But I like to go big, so, and I think it looks cooler with the walls all the way around. So I would, but you don't have to. It's good. It's a good point. All right, let's take this. We still run? Yes. And what was the second one? Infected or missed survival? Survival. That's a tough call, guy. That's a tough call. If you want more of if you want guns, you got to go Mist, because Infected doesn't have guns, and the developer, unless I'm getting him mixed up with another developer, I'm almost positive the developer of Mist said he will never. Sorry, no! Stop! We could have something in our inventory that's getting wet. No, actually, it looks like we're okay. All right, cool. There's nothing in here that the wet matters. Let's go ahead and get a drink. Yeah, so the developer of the Infected, I'm almost positive, dev, has said he will not put guns in his game. So if you want guns, you got to play this game. And I think this game's obviously got better combat. If you take away the fact that this game has better combat, if you take away that fact, I think Infected is better in almost every way, except for the combat. I like the building in the Infected way more. I like the electricity way more. Yeah, the Infected is better in every way, except that it doesn't have guns. I like guns, and it's this game's harder. I mean, you can always save scum in this game, but the fighting, you know, fighting the Infected and fighting the hold on. There we go. Fighting the Infected and fighting the bandits is definitely more challenging than the Infected. The Infected has got more challenging lately, but it's not. Its combat is not as, you know. I'm not sure. The combat's better in this game. I'm just going to say that. All right, more questions. What is 1 or 2 games that you played for your channel you really liked, had to stop because the views were too low? I feel like you were really enjoying Space Engineers, but that no one was watching, sadly. Yeah, Space Engineers could be one of them, sure. I already mentioned Empyrean. I mean, that's a long list, you know? Like, I'd really have to think about that, but that's a long list. Oh boy, yeah, Empyrean. It's all those space games. It's weird. Like, people don't seem like they want to watch space games, at least not on my channel, for whatever reason that is. I gotta go water my crops, by the way. So yeah, Space Engineers, Empyrean. I'm trying to think of another one. I can't think of one off the top of my head, but oh, that's right, Night of the Dead. How can I forget about Night of the Dead? I've been streaming Night of the Dead. That game is absolutely fantastic. It's got its issues. Some of them are pretty rough with multiplayer, especially. But at the end of the day, it's an unbelievable game, and it's got unbelievable potential. And I cannot get people to watch me play it. So I'm trying really hard, man. But like, you know, I can't force people to watch me. Yeah, Night of the Dead. Oh man, I really like that game. Such a shame. What kind of elements should be in a good survival game? I am a big fan of. I know not everybody agrees with me here, but I'm a big fan of the hunger meter being separated into carbohydrates, fats, maybe carbohydrates, fats, and protein. Yeah, Green Hell does it fantastically. You know, The Infected does it as well, and I love that. I love that. It's almost becoming like a staple for me with survival games. I really want that. I really want that stuff separated in my survival games moving forward. I won't not like play a game because of it, but it's definitely, you know, a lesser game without it. Just for me. I mean, not everyone likes that kind of stuff. So, and just so you guys know, I believe, and I did play it. I believe Scum goes too far with it. So just my own opinion. But yeah. So Scum does go too far with it. But all the other games I mentioned do it fantastically. Also, base defense is big to me. That's a hard one, though. It's a hard one to balance. All right, what's the next question? What is your favorite brand of chicken tenders and french fries? All right, I usually like getting chicken fingers and french fries from my local place. Man, those logs go so quick. Yeah, I like to get my chicken fingers and french fries from my local place, chicken place. Also, Applebee's does them really well. All right, so more the chicken fingers, not so much french fries. But I've actually been making them at home. We got an air fryer. And I've been making chicken fingers at home, and they're almost as good from the store. And when I get them from the store, it's like $20, you know, just for the chicken fingers and french fries. When I make them at home, the whole meal's like $5. So I've been making tater tots and chicken fingers. And I'm getting hungry just thinking about it, man. That's good stuff. That is good stuff. I think next time I go to the store, I'm going to get maybe steak fries or something. The air fryer is awesome. The only thing I don't like is cleaning it. It's a little annoying because we have a small sink, but honestly, it's better than cleaning a lot of other things. Like trying to clean a real fryer. Oh, good luck with that. Good luck with that. All right, what's next? When will the next episode of Raft be out? Guys, Raft is over. It kills me. It kills me to admit it. I really wanted to finish the game. And if you really want to see me finish the game, I did finish it on stream. You guys can go watch a stream if you like. If you want to see me rage out about puzzles, because I'm not a big fan of puzzles, you can watch that stream, man. I was raging. It was hilarious. So I did finish it, but I didn't finish it in my proper Let's Play, and that really bothers me. But people stopped watching it, and no one was even asking for it. When I stopped it for like a few days. Nobody asked. So my expert YouTube opinion is that a lot of people are not really caring. So, you know, I'll probably do it again someday, but unless they don't do anything to it, the game's full of release. I don't know if they're going to do anything to it. So if they don't update it, there's really no reason for me to go back to it. So, we'll see. We will see. Can other vehicles be repaired and driven? No. The only vehicles that can be repaired and driven is that one and this one. Oh, boy, where was I? I probably missed out, but what's in the basement of your current base? Yeah, I mean, I've showed the basement, like, twice in this Let's Play, but I don't like to show it all the time because it's like, you know. But I get that, and not everyone watches every episode. Totally understandable. This is what's in the basement. There you go. Now you guys have officially seen it. What else? Why do you always drop Subsistence mid-series before you get to the good stuff? Is it boredom, not a lot of views, or something else? It's engagement. It's engagement. That is a grindy game, guys. I mean, I put hours into that series, like hours just for one video, multiple hours of grinding. Subsistence, I love Subsistence, and if people would watch it, I would play it every day. But Subsistence is nerve-wracking, you know? Like, if you play Subsistence every day, you are on, maybe not you, I know you guys are all experts at Subsistence and everybody's so good at Subsistence, but for a normal person like me, it is not a relaxing experience. And it doesn't always have to be a relaxing, man, this one, what the hell? All right, I'm not sure if I can, how am I going to build this one? Maybe I can do it from this side. So it's not a relaxing experience. When I play Subsistence, I am on constant edge, and it's not comfortable, you know? And to just do it all the time and then not have people watching it, it's just like, you know, what am I doing, you know? You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you guys? It's just, sometimes I just want to relax when I'm playing. And sometimes I don't. Subsistence is a great game. It's one of my favorites. But, man, I need people to watch. And it is grindy. I can't put, like, 5 hours into a video and not have anyone watch. So, yeah, that's Subsistence. I gotta wait for the stupid rain to stop. Alright, I guess I don't have to wait for the rain to stop. I don't have anything on me that's gonna go bad, so I should be okay. Alright, so where did we leave off? Subsistence, right? Well, yeah, drop Subsistence. Where do you find the gas mask in survival? You don't find it. You just, you start with it. And you just press T to put it on. Do you think buying Miss Survival is worth it? I mean, you know, like, you gotta watch the videos. I can't decide for you, because I don't know what you're gonna like and what you're not gonna like. If I didn't own Subsistence, I would buy it. I enjoy it. So, take that for what you will. Do you think buying Miss... Oh, sorry, I just read that one. Will you do another series of Subsistence when the new update is released? Well, see that I just answered the other guy on that. I mean, if people watch it, I'll do Subsistence. And you know what, guys? Keep asking about it. If you want to see Subsistence, the best way for you to get the series back is to ask. And because that shows me that people are invested in it and want to see it. If people don't ask for it, I'm just going to assume they don't care, you know? Are you desperate for Valheim for a big update? Are they planning a big update? Like, what's going on with Valheim, man? Like, it was so hot there for a while, and then it was done, you know? Like, I'm not sure what the deal is with Valheim. One thing about Valheim I've come to the conclusion about is I don't really love the building in Valheim. Like, the smoothing of the ground and the way the buildings are made. I don't love it, you know? So, I do like the game, though. And I would love to get back to it, but they just, I don't know. It seems like they haven't... I know they've done a couple updates. I played after their Homestead update, but it was like a, you know, a meh update. I mean, it did some things, but it wasn't like anything big. Why do a lot of YouTubers have timers? That reminds me, I'm going to turn off my timer. Why do a lot of YouTubers have timers? I've seen some cut videos mid-quest because of this. Really? You don't see that from me. I try and make my videos... My timer is nothing more than just a baseline to let me know how much time I've been playing. It's not like a hard, fast thing. It's like, oh, my timer's going off. I got to stop right now. It's usually like if I see it getting close to going off or whatnot, then I might be like, okay, you know, I have to start wrapping it up. And I try and finish my goals. Like, I have goals for each video. And the timer's nothing more than just, hey, you've been playing for, you know, 25, 30 minutes or whatever. Wondering if you'll ever be playing Conan Exiles again with the sorcery drops next week. So there's a sorcery update. And everyone's been going on about the sorcery update. You want to know another game I played that I really wish people would have watched? Conan. I did multiplayer with Conan, and it wasn't like multiplayer like I was just showing everything. It was edited and produced, and it was, you know, I played with Mike Mofo Pope and Bloodstalker. We had comedy, we had chills, we had thrills, suspense. We got to the end game. We were farming star metal. We were doing everything. Nobody gave a crap. So, and all the people I usually follow, like certain YouTubers that I feel like are in my peer group, and they don't do Conan either. So I'm just assuming Conan's not like super watched by people. But man, a sorcery update, that sounds pretty dope. I'd have to do it single player though, because doing too much multiplayer stuff. I don't know, maybe I could do a multiplayer. I don't know. I'll think about it. I will think about it. But there's no way we're finishing this wall today. I can't believe I even thought that was a possibility. All right, one more question while it's before it's night. Where are we here? Will you do another face reveal? At some point. At some point. I've gained a lot of weight, and I don't want to see my fat face on webcam. So, you know, maybe at some point. I'll tell you right now, if I get on my diet and I start losing weight, then I'll be more likely to do a face reveal. All right, another restful, peaceful night of sleep, which is awesome. Probably don't need to eat right now, but I think I'm going to. I'm trying not to turn these into dry meat, but I'm probably going to have to turn one of them into dry meat. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and drink. Okay, I got a couple more questions here. Thank you for the great questions, guys. They've been really, really good, thoughtful, thought-out questions. I hope you guys are getting some info that you wanted. And I'm at 116% weight because I took everything. I took all these logs out of the log holders. It didn't register the weight until it was too late, and now it's registering it. So it is what it is. All right, what's paper used for? Paper is the only thing paper is used for, as far as I know, is tinder. So you can stop using the bark, which is good because you need the bark for other things. Why do you park on a driveway and drive on a parkway? Well, you park on a driveway because that's where you park. As far as the parkway, I remember seeing a Vsauce video where he explained that the reason parkways are the way they are is because they originally were made to go, they would go past like national parks or something. I don't remember. Put in Google Parkway and Vsauce and he'll explain it to you way better than I could. Yeah, for sure. All right, what are your PC specs? Okay, so I've got an Intel Core i9-10850K at 4.9 gigahertz GPU. I've got my video card is a EVGA 3070, 8 gigs of RAM, and I have 64 gigs of DDR RAM on my for my computer. So yeah, there you go. And someone is asking, how's my diet? I touched on this earlier, but yeah, I want to get back on it. It's been tough. I've got serious like mental issues when it comes with food, like just real bad issues with food. I'm trying though, man. I'm gonna get back on it at some point. It's just when, you know. So yeah, that's the whole diet situation. All right, so that is it for all the questions. Yeah, I like to do these Q&As every once in a while. I did one on 7 Days to Die, not too long. Well, actually, that was a while ago, actually. I got to do these more often because people have questions and I like to answer them. And I think these are pretty interesting. It's kind of video you could like put your phone in your pocket and you know, do your work or whatever, and you don't have to watch it. You can just listen to me answer questions or whatever. So, and this wall is looking great. I can't believe I thought I was going to finish this today. That was... no way, bro. No way. All right, this is looking good. Let me run around the outside and make sure. Not that it matters. I'm not gonna redo anything. It is what it is. But I want to see how lined up it is on the outside. It looks like lined up on the inside. And usually, if it's lined up on the inside, it's lined up on the outside. But let's just go check really quick. Freaking wolves! I hate these damn wolves. Yeah, this is, yeah, look at that. That is beautiful. Beautiful. I would have put, like, other doors in there, but with the fence, you can't drive through them anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then, just so you know, these are the ghost images I put down around here. They went down fairly well. I got through these areas really easily. You know, especially this part over here. I was a little bit worried about this part, but it went down pretty good. So, I am very happy about that. We will definitely do more work on this moving forward. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. And if you did, make sure you uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.